All right. So let's begin class today with some breathing. So put your hands on your lower abdomen and start to take some slow, deep breaths down into your belly. Inhale and expand your abdomen out. Take a nice deep breath and then exhale everything through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Start to feel yourself focusing more inside rather than outside. Take one more breath. And then we'll do some chi belt breathing. So put your hands on just maybe a little above your waist, but below your rib cage here, and press in, and then inhale and use your muscles to press your hands back out to the sides. And then when you exhale, just press your hands in again so you have something to press against. Strengthen your breathing muscles. Strengthen your diaphragm. One more breath. And then bring your arms down and let's have knocking on the door of life. So twist from the hips and the waist. Focus for a minute on your lower back in the areas where your hand is tapping on your low back. You bring your attention there. It helps to bring energy into that area. We want to open up that door of life and allow lots of fresh energy to come in and charge up your system. And then start to tap underneath your collarbone, upper chest. Still keep breathing in and out through the nose. But if you ever feel stuffy, then go ahead and do some exhaling through your mouth. That's always the case. And then start to tap on top of your shoulder. Allow the weight of the world to slide off of your shoulders. And then start to work your way back down under the collarbone. And then around the waist. And then slowly let that wind down. And then let's do a little stimulating of the low back kidney area. It's been cold around here in the Pacific Northwest. We still have winter in full force, really. So want to stimulate that kidney energy. Kidney energy is associated with the season of winter. Let's activate all that energy. And then put your hands on your low back and in the kidney area. So it's not really down around your hips. It's still up around the rib cage. And then breathe in. And let's do some kidney breathing. So when you breathe in, allow your tailbone to glide under a little bit. I don't know if you can see. It's a subtle movement. So when you breathe in, you just lengthen your low back a little bit. Tailbone goes under. Breathe in, breathe into your hands. And exhale. Just take one more breath. And relax your arms down. And now let's do the tiger. So for the tiger, you bring out really strong hands, make claws with your fingers, and then bend your knees, go down as far as you're comfortable with. And inhale as you come back up. You still have your claws out. And exhale. On this movement, you're releasing pent up, stagnant energy. And then inhale, you can pull in fresh energy. Exhale to make more room. Inhale, replenish. Exhale through your mouth. And inhale through your nose. Starting to get your legs warmed up. Activating your energy, circulating your energy. And then one more time. And then cross your hands in front of you and exhale. Let's do that again. Cross your arms and all right. Shake out your legs, shake out your hands a little bit. And then bring your arms like this, variation on spreading the feathers. So lift your fingers up so the palms are facing kind of down and out. And then we'll turn the head, but this time the object is to keep your eyes focused on something right straight ahead of you. So as you turn your head, try to keep your eyes facing front and then return, still facing front with your eyes, and do the same thing on the other side. And return. Keep doing that. I must say that last week when I started doing this exercise, it was very difficult. I really wanted to turn my eyes the way I was turning my head. But now I've gotten a little bit more range of motion. And my eyes can focus to the front a little bit better. Once more each side. And then bring your arms down and then change the position so that the fingers and the thumbs are touching and the palms face upward. And this time, You'll look down with make your chin go down, but keep your eyes looking straight at some object right in front of you. And then lift your chin, but keep looking at that same object. So we're using some different eye muscles. Working a little bit on this coordination. And then just relax your hands down. Shake, shake, shake. Loosen up. Then open your legs a little bit wider and bend your knees. And we'll do moving the body like a river. So first you shift your hips over to the right, and then gradually your shoulders and head follow suit. Just breathe naturally. You can hinge forward from the hips a little bit. Just start to relax into the movement. Feel the sides of your spine opening up a little bit into the rib cage, side of your waist. You can always go at your own pace. And again, let me remind you that when I say to do something, it's only a suggestion. It's not an order. And if you know that's not going to agree with your body, whatever the movement is, then go ahead and modify it or slow it down, whatever you need to do, or just leave it out. So at the end of class, you feel great. You feel relaxed and yet energized. And then slow that down and come back to the center. And let's do a forward fold. So again, just go over as much as you are comfortable with. If you want to just put your elbows on your thighs and get a little stretch that way, it feels good. Or if it's okay, go ahead and go all the way over. You might want to put your hands on your legs or the floor or on some furniture that's around you. Take some deep breaths here. You can go ahead and exhale through your mouth. Release any tension that's along your spine, your low back, back of your legs. Relax your neck. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs and stand up. Clasp your hands, reach your arms up. You can shift your hips forward a little bit and let's have full body flow. So reach your arms out in front of you and then scoop in as you come back up. Make a small circle, medium circle with your arms, or a large. So it's exhale as you go down and inhale as you come up. One more time. And then just let your arms come down by your sides. And maybe you want to shake out your feet a little bit, shake out your arms. And now let's have nourishing life. This is an exercise that is meant to charge up the kidney energy. So you can spread your legs really as wide as you're comfortable with. Makes it a little easier if your legs are closer together, a little more challenging if your knees or if your feet are far apart. And then you bend your knees. You can go down a little or more, but try and find a place where you'll be able to stay at this level just for a little while we do the exercise. And, and then turn over to your left and look down at the outside of your ankle, getting a little stretch to the side, and then swing your torso over to the other side and look at the right ankle, and then come back up. Challenge is to keep your knees bent at that same level. So tempting to straighten up, but try to challenge your legs a little bit at least. And then as you lean over to the side and exhale, as you bring your torso around, and then inhale as you come up, or once you're already up, that's perfectly okay. Just so you keep breathing through this whole exercise. And then keep your spine upright as you slowly straighten your legs. Maybe you'll feel a rush of energy coming out from the center of your body to your arms and your legs. And then inhale and exhale. First, we stimulate the energy, and now we're smoothing it down. So we wind up with a balance of the yin and the yang energy. And then one last time, and then bring your hands together over your lower abdomen and take a couple of breaths here. Feel yourself centered right here in your lower abdomen. And then let's do it again. You can adjust your legs. You can get wider, you can get smaller. After the first experience, you might want to change it up a little bit, and then just bend your knees a little bit, a medium or a lot. And then let's do the same thing. So exhale as you turn and look over at the outside of your ankle, and then swing around to the other side. Look at that ankle and come up. Exhale as you go over to the side and through the center to the other side. Inhale as you come up. See if you can keep your knees bent in this squat pretty consistently, just as much as you can. And come up. And last time. Exhale through here. And then inhale as you come up. And then slowly straighten your knees. Feel your body. Feel the energy expanding. It's a very cleansing type of sensation. And then inhale and exhale. Smoothing your chi. If you can, breathe in and out through your nose. And then this time, put your hands over your lower abdomen. Take a couple of breaths here. Center yourself again. let your arms go down by your sides. And shake out your legs, shake out your hands a little bit. All right. So this week or today, let's do a little bit of foot exercises. So you can find something you can hold on to and then just step back. So you want to stretch the back of the calf, that Achilles tendon. Press your heel down and try and keep your hips, like if they were headlights, they'd be facing straight ahead of you. If you open it up, it tends to release the tension on the back. And in this case, we want to press into the heel. So straighten your knee on the stretching leg and then shift your hips a little forward. You might even feel a little bit of stretch through the hip flexor where your leg bends at the hip. You're holding or pressing onto something. You can even use the wall. You can use that for some leverage. And you stay in this position about 30 seconds. And then slowly release that and bring your foot in a little bit closer. And then it's the same thing with your knee bent. So there's those two muscles on the back of your calf. And so the one underneath is the one we're stretching now. So go down as low as you feel comfortable with. Make sure that you're holding on to something to give yourself some stability. You can get down a little bit lower, and then slowly stand up and then do the same thing on the other side. Let me change over to here. So pressing back into the heel. Avoid the hips facing towards the computer or your screen. So your hips are like headlights facing sideways. Press into your heel and also maybe let your hips go forward a little bit. It puts a lot of tension on that area. Take a breath. And then slowly release that stretch. And then stretch that soleus muscle. You bend the ankle, bend your knee. In just a few more seconds. And then slowly stand up. And now let's do a little bit more on the foot. So press into the ball of your foot, like a high heel type position. You can maybe feel a little stretch in your arch. And then gently curl your toes under and feel the stretch along the top of your foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Keeping the mobility in your feet is very important to help you avoid falls. And then release that. You can shake it out. Oh, wow, feels totally different. And do the same thing on the other foot. So first you stretch into your toes, the high heel shape. And then you can go ahead and your toes under so your feet are pointed. Pull the top of your foot even to the front of your shin. Nice stretch there. And then relax your foot. Maybe shake out a little bit. Feels good. Now, let's do the snake shedding its skin. So stand with your feet fairly close together. If it feels all right, you can just have your legs just pushed right together, feet together. This is a great exercise to release pent up old stagnant energy. So from this position here of your hands in front of your chest, you just turn your hands so your fingers face down, and then continue in a circle. So your hands come up, back of the fingers are touching in front of your heart center. And then bring your arms out to the side. Hips go forward a little bit. Inhale as you bring in 2 armfuls of fresh energy. And then exhale as you push that down. You're taking it and pushing it down to your lower abdomen, which frees up the old stagnant energy. Now you can let it go. So breathe in and breathe out as you lean over. You can go all the way down and swing the arms around. Pull up fresh energy through your feet, insides of your legs, and then open your arms out and back to the prayer position. Let's do that again. Just at the first part, just breathe through as you are doing these circles and spirals. Open your chest, hips forward, pulling in fresh energy. And then exhale on this part as you push down, get maybe a little taller. And then release anything that's not useful anymore, not serving you, as you swing your arms down, pulling up fresh energy. And open your chest and prayer position. Let's do that again. Push down, get taller. And then inhale and exhale. Make that heart sound, the HA sound as you release. Then inhale through your nose. And again, circle your arms around. Scoop up a big armload of fresh energy and pull that in. Exhale as you get taller. And take an inhale, then another exhale here as you release. Open your chest, hips forward, and back to the beginning pose. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Bring your arms down by your side, and let's do a little bit of shaking, bouncing and shaking. Bounce your knees, shake your wrists, relax your shoulders. And then this time, as you breathe out, let's make the kidney sound. That's, it's like the wind on the mountaintops. Or maybe like blowing out a candle. One more time. And slow down and come to a rest and feel your body. Feel the activation of your energy in your hands, your arms, legs, all over your body. And then open your legs just a little wider and make your palms face down. And let's have moon over the lake. So first, let's establish the lake. So you shift your weight and turn a little bit from the hips and the waist, one side to the other. And then in your mind, visualize that it's a very clear night. There's no clouds in the sky, and it's a full moon. You're able to see the moon and the stars, and the moonlight is reflected in the lake. And also there might be a little bit of mist rising off of the water. And then as you come over to the left, you want to pause and then just bring your arms up and you reach up toward that moonlight and then continue over to the other side. Maybe you can exhale on this part and inhale as you bring your arms up and over. Now, water is an excellent metaphor for energy, for qi. Energy is best when it's moving, just like water. If water just stays still, it can go stagnant. And also, the mist is similar to the way energy is always changing. So the water can be liquid, it can be a vapor, and it also can be solid when it's frozen. So inhale fresh moonlight and the starlight. It's all around you. You can visualize the moon reflected on the water of the lake. And then for the next two, let's just go a little bit slower, really slow. That is how, when we slow down, that's when we can start to accumulate energy. Just let go of any impulse to rush and any feelings of being in a hurry. That can be so difficult. To relax into the present moment and let go. And now let's reverse that process. Let's go over to the other side. So sweep over to the right and then let the arms come up and over. If you can arrange your breathing to be exhaling as your arms come down and over, and then inhale as your arms go up and over. And once you get into the movement, if it feels okay, then you can go ahead and close your eyes and just let yourself go with the flow of the energy that we're creating with this circular motion. And then if you can, just slow it down just a little bit more. The lower you go, the more you'll be able to sense the energy around your body, particularly around your hands. And then let's take a pause. Bring your hands in front of you and just feel your hands, feel the energy in between your hands. And you can play with that energy ball. You can open your hands. You can close your hands, concentrate the energy. Circle your hands. You can roll it like a ball between your hands. Everything really slow and subtle. And then bring your arms in this low tree position. And now legs a little bit smaller. So your feet are just comfortably underneath your shoulders. Let's have eating the moon cream. So we're still using that image of the full moon. So we'll take your right arm and reach up and over. And then picture you have a big ball of energy here. And then as you bring that upper hand down, you're concentrating it into a ball right here in your lower abdomen. And then inhale and exhale as you repeat that movement. Keep gathering energy, concentrating it, and you're using the image of the energy ball between your hands to represent the energy inside your body. You're reaching out, pulling in extra energy, concentrating it down in your center, the lower abdomen. Inhale here, exhale as you bring your hands closer together. And then let's pause right here and feel the energy in your hands. Feel the energy ball. You can do some subtle movements to enhance that feeling. And now let's do an exercise to align the energies of your mind, your heart, and your body. So you take your right hand and reach up in front of you, and then a very relaxed hand with the inside of your thumb facing towards you. I'll get a little closer so you can see that. And then this part here of your hand, it's called the tiger's mouth. It's a very important energy point right here. And so you can aim that right at your third eye, right in the center of your forehead, and then guide the energy down through your throat center, your heart center, solar plexus, and down to your lower abdomen, and then do the same thing again. Strengthening and aligning that energy flow down the center line. Breathe in and breathe out in this case. You might feel a little bit more energy sensation if that tiger's mouth part right here is facing directly towards the center line of your body, the mid-eye, all the way down. Let's do that a couple more times, just like that. And now this time, excuse me, as you bring your hands closer together, you're concentrating that energy ball here, and it gets so strong that you can glide your hands apart. It almost feels slippery. Do that again on the other side. So this time, you want to inhale as your hands come down closer together, and then exhale as you open your hands out. So you inhale and accumulate energy and send it down to your lower abdomen, and then exhale, you can shine your light out. You have abundant energy, and you can send your sacred energy out into the world. This movement that we just added is called parting the horse's mane. It's a very open and generous movement. And then bring your hands to face each other again and feel your hands. Create an energy ball between your hands and feel that energy sensation. Breathe in and breathe out as you put your hands over your lower abdomen, and then make your feet a little closer together and just center your energy down here in your lower abdomen. Take one more breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax your arms down. And let's do a short meditation. You can sit down or lie down for this meditation. Make yourself comfortable. Stay warm. Collect a sweater or a blanket. And once you've got yourself situated, go ahead and close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. Today, the meditation will serve to activate the mid-eye and the pineal gland, which is very deep inside your brain. And this is in Qigong thought of as a sacred area that can help connect us to the energy of divine wisdom, clarity of thought, and inspiration. So with your physical eyes closed, open your inner eye and imagine the big full moon out in the night sky on a clear night. It's shining you above you, along with a myriad of stars in the clear night sky. Breathe slowly, breathe deeply. And feel your body start to relax. Relax more and more deeply. Allow yourself to feel connected to the energy that's all around you. And now imagine that you're looking up at the night sky and drinking in the moonlight and the starlight. Keep your tongue touching the roof of your mouth. And imagine that the rays of the moonlight are shining down on your mid-eye, right between your eyebrows. And then let the light go in through your forehead and to the center of your brain. Let this celestial light activate your pineal gland. And also let it activate the pituitary hypothalamus in your brain. Feel the energy and awareness streaming into your mid-eye. Keep breathing slowly through your nose. Allow the energy of the universe to bless you with an expanded sense of connection. Let the outer light activate your inner light. Breathe the moonlight and the starlight in through your mid-eye into the master glands of your brain. And now let this light expand from the center of your brain outward to fill your whole head. Let the light expand into your whole brain. Let your brain fill up with light. Just feel that glowing energy in your brain. Let this energy awaken the potential in this upper energy center, your upper dantian, where you can cultivate clarity of thought, intuition, divine wisdom. With the tip of the tongue still on the roof of your mouth, let the silvery moonlight coming down through your forehead, and then let it go through your head to your throat, down to your heart center. And then let it continue on down through your solar plexus and let it collect in your belly. Visualize a ball of silvery moonlight in your lower abdomen. Center and store all that energy right here. in your center. Keep your energy centered in your lower dantian. Take a breath into your belly and feel your mind is crystal clear and open. And any extra energy is stored down in your belly. And then keeping your eyes closed, place your hands over your lower abdomen and breathe into your hands, into your belly. And then slowly open your eyes. Let your awareness come back into the room and take a nice stretch. And smooth down your hair, massage your face. And then put your hands in the prayer position in front of your chest and spend a moment or two thinking of something you appreciate, something you are grateful for. And then take that high vibrational energy out into your day. Thank you for joining in the class, and I'll see you next time.